This is what it's like to stay at the Glacier View Lodge in Jasper National Park in Canada. In this video, I'm gonna show you around the hotel, show you around one of the rooms, the room with 3 queen beds, really unique, and then share with you my pros and cons of this hotel. All right, let's go. The Glacier View Lodge has a really unique location. It is located on the 3rd floor of the Columbia Icefields Discovery Center. It is just a single floor of hotel rooms. In fact, where I'm seated, the lobby is right there. Now, to get up to the lobby, you take the elevator where you'd come in on the ground floor, up to the 3rd floor to the small, intimate lobby with an amazing view. What is the amazing view of? The amazing view is of the glacier. The glacier tours leave from here, just on the ground floor, and so from the lobby, when you look out and you sit there, you are absolutely looking at an amazing glacier. How often you get to stay in a hotel where you get to look out at the glacier, so that is pretty cool. When we checked in, we did have to wait for a little while, but they were serving like evening drinks, complimentary beverages, and also hors d'oeuvres like cheeses and salamis. In the lobby, there's also a coffee machine. They've got some like pretty premium teas and even hot chocolate from that machine too, so that's pretty nice. There are 2 restaurants on the property. There's Altitude and Chalet. From where I'm seated here on the outside, Chalet is over this way. Chalet is the quick serve restaurant that's open from like 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Think like burgers and pizza. And then Altitude, which is on this side of the lobby, is the kind of sit-down high-end restaurant. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We had dinner there, pretty good. I really enjoyed the Alberta short rib beef. The Curious Princess, she had some chicken tenders, and Sean, Curious Princess's uncle, he had the ravioli, not just any ravioli, but the lobster ravioli from Nova Scotia. All pretty good, but you know, think like 40 to 50 Canadian dollars per entree. So it's gonna cost a little bit of scratch if you dine there. Ground floor of the building, that's where the ticketing office is and where the departures are for the glacier tours and for the skywalk. There's also a gift shop down on the ground floor and a Starbucks that opens at 9 a.m. and closes at 6 p.m. And in the basement level, there's a museum all about the glaciers and Jasper National Park. Self-parking is included for hotel guests in what they call the upper parking lot. So they've got 2 parking lots at this complex. The lower or main parking lot is pretty much for the people that are coming for the tours or for the restaurants. If you're a hotel guest, then you stay in the upper parking lot. What's nice about staying there is they've got somebody who like is stationed in a little booth out there to watch as cars come in and then help you with your luggage, which is really nice because it's a little bit of a walk from the car over this wooden bridge to get into the hotel. So it was really nice the fact that somebody met us at our car and guided us all the way up to the lobby to check in. This room is very interesting because it has 3 queen beds. 1, 2, where is the 3rd queen bed? It's upstairs that we're gonna check out in just a moment. The princess is very happy with this room. There's also a very interesting blue sofa chair here on the side, flat panel television with kind of a wood shelf. They also have these diffusers that you can get scents at the front desk that they'll drop in to scent your room however you'd like it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look upstairs at the loft. All right, so this is the location of the 3rd very unique queen bed. This is right upstairs over the bathroom, over the entryway, lights on either side. They have chocolates on the bed here, and the princess is really enjoying this little bean bag right down here. All right, and so because it's got this loft, like huge ceilings, final part of the room, bathroom, let's go down there. So this is the front door where you come into the room. Right here is a small closet that the princess is actually getting into. She loves to play hide and seek in hotel rooms, but you can see it's small because it fits underneath the staircase. It's illuminated, and there's also some yoga mats, interestingly, in the closet. And we won't close that so she can get out. Under here, we've got some coffee cups. There's an espresso machine, a teapot up there, and then there is a nice mini fridge right there where they've also got some creams for the coffees. All right, let's go check out the bathroom. Bathroom, this way. It is a small bathroom, toilet, sink. This is interesting, I've never seen this before. There is a rock that has a card on it that says, "Nature feels good." If you'd like to purchase any of these, you can, but it was interesting to display that inside of a rock. The shower itself, 1 fixed head with shampoo, conditioner, and body wash on the wall. Now that we've seen everything around the hotel, if you watch my hotel reviews regularly, you'll know this is where I'm joined by Topher to give you a Topher rating, a scale of 1 to 5 Tophers, and let you know the pros and cons of this hotel. If you haven't met, I'm Chris, he's Topher. We together make Christopher. He's the traveling panda that helps me review all these hotels. So Topher, how many Tophers is the Glacier View Lodge going to get? It's going to get 4.5 Tophers. All right, so let's talk about the pros and cons of why this hotel got 4.5 Tophers. Topher's going to come hang out over here. All right, so pros. The location is amazing, which is why I decided to come sit out here on the outdoor patio to do this review, because how often do you get to stay in a hotel that looks out on a glacier? And so absolutely something you're paying for at this hotel is you are paying for the view of the glacier. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you how much I paid for this hotel. 600 Canadian dollars per night, kind of the going rate for this place, which works out to be 400-ish US dollars per night. So I would put it in the expensive category, not like over the top, because if you were staying down in Banff this same night, you'd spend $1,000 a night. If you're staying in like the Banff Springs Hotel or something like that, it's a premium price, but I do think it's worth it. Clearly, since I give 4.5 Tophers to stay in such an amazing location. This glacier is kind of in the middle of nowhere, and so it's a long drive from anywhere, and so it's really neat to be able to stay in the place where then like you sleep and you eat at the restaurant and you look at the glacier and you get up and you can take the glacier tour. You don't have to drive here. You don't have to stress out about what time it is. Actually, if you're staying at the hotel, they have special glacier tours that you can take as a hotel guest, where they have like a glacier tour that departs at like 6:30. It's like the evening tour, and then they have like a morning skywalk tour that you take before anybody else does it. So that's something to consider looking at if you are staying here. Also, the restaurants that are on property, pretty nice. We also loved the service helping us into the hotel. And I also like that the hotel is just well kept. It's clean. Everything is maintained well, which isn't often the case for hotels that are in kind of like such remote settings. What are the cons? Well, it's not a glorious resort, so there's no swimming pool, there's no fitness center. I think this isn't a hotel that you're gonna stay at for more than one night. You're really here for one night to do the activities around here, and then you're gonna be on your way. Oh, activities that you can also do. There's a couple of neat hiking trails that are just across here as well. So if you have an extra evening or you have an extra afternoon, you can check out some of those hikes that you can do just from this hotel or Glacier Center. And the final con, this really applies to our room, the 3 queen bed room. It was a 3 queen bed room with just 1 bathroom, and 1 bathroom for 5 people for our case, but maybe up to 6 people if you've got 2 per all of the beds is just not enough bathrooms. It would be a lot better if they did it like in a style where even the shower was separated from the toilet. Like if the toilet was a separate room from the shower, then somebody could take a shower, somebody could use the toilet, but it's all integrated into one, and so that just makes it like a real bottleneck for a lot of people. I know they're probably not ever really gonna fix that here, but if they were ever doing a remodel again, please consider adding an extra half bathroom to those 3 queen rooms. In a pinch, this doesn't help everybody that wants to shower, but the restrooms that are on the ground floor of the Glacier View Center are open 24 hours, and so if somebody needs to go potty while there's someone else is in the potty, like Topher is taking a long time, well, somebody else can always go downstairs. You just gotta go out of the hotel part and down there, but then nobody's there because nobody's here for glacier tours in the evening. And so the real question is, should you stay at this hotel? And I think if you really want to make an experience out of the glacier tour, like you're doing the glacier tour at the Columbia Icefield Adventure, then I think it makes a lot of sense, because you can just really do it without a lot of stress, really experience it, really get into the whole thing. If you are not doing the Columbia Icefield Adventure, then you should stay someplace else. Someplace else that would be cheaper, because I feel like that's part of the experience, is just to be here and stay here and do that too. And if you're not doing that, sure, there's a lot of cool things of just being here or doing the hikes and this and that, but it's even cooler to go on the glacier. All right, fellow explorers, the last thing you need to know is we've got more videos. We've got guides on Banff National Park. We've got a whole vlog of our trip where we spent 8 days going through here, including staying at this hotel. So if you want to check those 2 videos out, you'll find them right here. Also linked in the description below. As usual, we won't say goodbye because we'll see you in the next video.